Hello everybody, I've got a story for you today all about starting school, and you can see the little girl in this story is getting ready to go to school. It says school on the gate just there, can you see? And this book's called Come to School Too, Blue Kangaroo. You might know some of these stories already. There are lots of Blue Kangaroo stories, and it's written by Emma Chichester Clark. She's the author and the illustrator. Are you ready? Let's read this story together. Come to school too, Blue Kangaroo. Here we go, look. Ready? Blue Kangaroo belonged to Lily. There's Lily. He was her very own kangaroo, and one day Lily told him that she had to go to a new school. She looked into his eyes and said, "Will you come too, Blue Kangaroo?" And Blue Kangaroo thought, "Yes," and he smiled his secret smile. Lily had to get new pencils and a new school bag. Her mummy made her a little bag for Blue Kangaroo and tied it round his tummy. Can you see? He looks funny, doesn't he? "I don't think he wants to go to new school," said Lily. "Oh, but there'll be lots of fun things to do," said her mummy. Blue Kangaroo liked the sound of that. Aunt Jemima brought Lily a new lunchbox to put her sandwiches in, and a tiny box of raisins for Blue Kangaroo. "He's a bit scared about the new school," said Lily, and Aunt Jemima smiled at Blue Kangaroo. "New things can be a bit scary," she said, "but he won't be new for long, and he'll make lots of new friends." Blue Kangaroo thought he might really like new things. Aunt Florence came with a new pencil case for Lily. You see, with the flowers on. And a tiny packet of pencils for Blue Kangaroo. "He's worried about getting lost at the new school," said Lily. "Oh, but there'll be lots of people there to help him find everything," said Aunt Florence. Blue Kangaroo wanted to go and explore the new school right away. Look, he's feeling quite excited at the prospect. The next day, Lily's mummy took Lily to the new school, and her friends Tallulah and Millie were there. They were new too, and they waved at Lily. "Hello, Lily." "Wait," cried Lily. "I think Blue Kangaroo has a tummy ache. He says he wants to go home." "Oh dear," said Lily's mummy. "Let's find your teacher. She'll know what to do." The teacher smiled at Lily. Can you see her new teacher just there? She looks very kind, doesn't she? She smiled at Lily and Blue Kangaroo. "Hello, Lily," she said. "I'm Miss Zazu." "Hello, Miss Zazu," said Lily. "I'm worried about my Blue Kangaroo." Miss Zazu looked at Blue Kangaroo. "He is so lucky," she said, "to have you to look after him on his first day at a new school." And then she showed Lily where to put her coat. In the classroom, Miss Zazu showed Lily where to sit, and she put Blue Kangaroo on the windowsill so he could watch. First, everyone drew shapes and coloured them in. After that, they did numbers. "What do you get if you add 4 and 2? asked Miss Zazu. And Lily put up her hand. Blue Kangaroo smiled. He knew that one too. break time, all of Lily's class went to the playground. They played with hoops and ran around. Then they had juice and biscuits. Blue Kangaroo watched Lily. She was really having fun. Can you see Lily with the hula hoops? She does look like she's having a good time. All day, Blue Kangaroo sat on the windowsill, watching. There was painting and sticking, and there was building things with wooden blocks. Oh, I wish I could do it too, thought Blue Kangaroo. And then it was story time. That's my favourite time. The children sat on cushions in the reading corner and listened to a story about a dancing frog. Ooh, I wonder what story that is. I'd like to hear that one, wouldn't you? When it was time to go home, Lily's mummy was there. Lily had so many things to tell her. She didn't stop talking all the way home. Everyone wanted to know about Lily's first day at her new school. And what about Blue Kangaroo? Asked Aunt Jemima. Oh no, cried Lily. I've forgotten him. Has she forgotten him? Has she left Blue Kangaroo on the windowsill watching still? Oh, please, Mummy, said Lily. Can we go and get Blue Kangaroo? Oh, Lily, said her mummy, the school will be closed. But don't worry, Blue Kangaroo will be all right. He'll be waiting for you in the morning. And look, I can see Blue Kangaroo there in the classroom. It's night time. You see the moon in the window. Blue Kangaroo sat alone in the classroom. At first, he felt sad about being forgotten. But then he thought, now I can do all the things that Lily did today. Oh, Blue Kangaroo. And he did. Look what he does. Blue Kangaroo jumped down from the windowsill and he began by drawing his favourite shapes and colouring them in. And then he got out the building blocks and he built some tall towers. Next, he painted pictures of all the children and did all the sums that he knew on the whiteboard. And then he made flower pictures with glue and sparkles that glittered in the moonlight. Can you see him? He's having such fun, isn't he? While he was working, he remembered the story Miss Zazu had read about the dancing frog. Blue Kangaroo hopped over to the reading corner and looked at the pictures in the book. And soon he began to feel sleepy. Oh, Blue Kangaroo. He didn't want to be too tired for school the next day, did he? So he curled up on a cushion and fell fast asleep. The sooner he went to sleep, the sooner he would see Lily. There he is, fast asleep. Shh. In the morning, Lily rushed to school. Miss Zazu was in the classroom with the head teacher. It's amazing, said Miss Zazu. Who could have done it? Oh, look. What has Miss Zazu found in the classroom this morning? Who could have done it? Asked the head teacher. That's like Mrs. Mason, isn't it? She's our head teacher. Lily had spotted Blue Kangaroo lying on a cushion. I know who did it, she whispered as she hugged him tight. Blue Kangaroo spent the day on the windowsill again, watching Lily learn new things. She was very busy, but she and Miss Zazu kept an eye on Blue Kangaroo to make sure he was happy. At the end of the day, Lily went out to say goodbye to Miss Zazu. "See you tomorrow, Miss Zazu," she said. "Will you come too, Blue Kangaroo?" asked Miss Zazu. "Oh yes," thought Blue Kangaroo, "I'm coming too." That night, before Lily went to bed, she put out some paper and pencils for Blue Kangaroo. "I'm looking forward to school tomorrow," she said. Blue Kangaroo smiled his secret smile. He was too. Isn't that a lovely story? I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope when you start school you have a lovely time, just like Lily does. Even if you do feel a little bit worried at first, I know that you are going to have an amazing time. See you soon.